Kevin McHale, that's a wealth of post-scoring expertise for Howard to draw upon. But again, those two guys did it at a Hall of Fame level. Dwight has that potential, but will he put in the work necessary to grow into that type of low post score?
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Houston, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Brewer. Harden comes in for McDaniels, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Pablo Trujillo.
13 seconds.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Here's Nowitzki, and he hits it to tie the game up. Nowitzki's got 6 points.
See you on that flies.
And Kevin McHale has worked with Dwight on trying to stay low and exploit his quickness advantage, beat his defender to the spot, and then power through for the finish.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot. Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Always some very sneaky defenders on the wings in the NBA, and since the All-Star break, no players have been better at setting traps than these small forwards. Trevor Ariza fourth.
And this set of guys can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. And that damage isn't just limited to one part of the court.
Yeah, you kicked that one right between the uprights, Steve. As small forwards, they're called on to cover a lot of distance at the defensive end. A lot of ground they need to cover. Those steals have come from everywhere.
20 seconds.
Ellis kicks to Rondo. Shot is off. Great D that time from Howard. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Ellis dishes to Nowitzki. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, the dunks are few and far between for the big guy, but every once in a while we get one just like that.
It's not hard to believe that kind of size might keep you from being a high flyer.
Yeah, that's a lot of man right there to try to get up off the ground, Kevin. You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
That's good. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Stolen by Beverly. Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Montejunas. And it's Howard in at the 5, down low. Here's Nowitzki. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Mavs ownership has made it clear their plans and hopes are that Dirk Nowitzki would remain a Maverick for the remainder of his Hall of Fame career. You look at what he meant to this team. The 4th most points scored with a single franchise in NBA history. A couple more seasons, and he could move up to 3rd in that category.
It's Harden with the drive. Ellis in the post. Defended by Beverly. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
Well, despite his 6'3" height, Monte Ellis is at his best operating from the mid-range in. He's a superb athlete. He can slice into the defense and finishes with an outstanding touch around the rim.
And you talk to some coaches around the NBA, they say that Monte Ellis is the closest thing in the league right now to an Allen Iverson.
I would not disagree with that comparison, Kevin. I mean, you look at the quickness, the agility, the ability to score amidst the tall timber is really unique at his ability to finish against taller players, and you love the fearlessness. That's what really was the hallmark of Allen Iverson, and I see some of that in Ellis, too.
And there's the call on Chandler. On defense, Dallas. It's a 3-point game. It's Harden with the drive. 5 to shoot. From the top of the key, he buries it. Harden's got 19 points. The Mavericks shoot 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And it's slammed in by Ellis. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that, you give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what,
he's disgusting.
Come on, Ken. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
That's good. 18 points for Nowitzki.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
One thing you know when it comes to the Mavericks is they're not going to sit back and stand pat. They want to reload, not rebuild.
Rockets with the rebound.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Riza. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Rondo on top. Defended by Beverly. Nowitzki kicks to Ellis. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Looking at the Mavericks over the last 10 games, Kevin, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. 8th in steals, 13th in scoring, and the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
What they try to do, Clark, is pressure the ball. I mean, you talked about the steals per game, and that's the key number of all those stats. They pressure the ball. They really create havoc for the offense. And when they take you out of the flow of your offense, it really makes the ball stop, and the game becomes very difficult for the offensive team.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Dallas making a switch here. Villanueva's checked in. Here's McDaniels. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, centers and power forwards aren't who you typically look to for 3-point shooting, but among that group, these have been the most accurate since the All-Star break. And you look at Monty Eunice, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Dirk Nowitzki.
So much value in having a big man who can step away from the hoop to draw bigger defenders out there. It really opens up the floor for the team.
Yeah, I think it makes it easier for everybody when you've got a guy who's capable of spacing the floor because of his accuracy from 3-point land.
J.J. Barea, quick scoring guard, great attacking off of pick and rolls. And for his size, I'll tell you what, he has an impressive ability to finish around the rim.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
They now take the lead. 8 points for Raymond Felton. And Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
And for Maria, at just 6 feet, a scrappy defender, Clark. He plays in close, and he's a master of drawing charges.
Yeah, you know, the league actually cracked down on him a little bit. One of the players singled out for flopping, and that's mitigated one of his best defensive weapons. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
For Houston, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. That one misses. Mavericks leading by 4. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving. And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Shot to stop the run. And it's finished off inside by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here we go with Rajon Rondo. Averaging 9 points per contest. Now Chandler inside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Mavericks lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Mavericks leading by 6. Dirk and Chandler up front. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. And it's Rondo in the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Smith's shot is good.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Parsons for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist here tonight. It's Harden with the drive.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Okay, guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Second shot opportunity. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And stolen by Nowitzki. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Chandler. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. And here's Harden for 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And that one's good. 9 point.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like...